Welcome to the F-1 Student Guide for Traveling and Vacation. This video will help you prepare for a smooth trip and return to the US. In this guide, we'll cover 4 key topics. First, travel categories. Understanding the different types of trips and how they affect your status. Next, the travel request procedure, the form you will need to submit for approval before traveling. We'll also review required travel documents, what you must carry for a smooth re-entry. Finally, we'll go over re-entering the United States, what to expect at the port of entry, and how to answer common questions. Now, let's get started. First, let's go over the travel categories at IAU. At IAU, there are 3 travel categories for F-1 students. The first is summer vacation, the second is leave of absence, and the third is emergency leave. We'll go over each category in detail in the following slides. Summer vacation is available to F-1 students who have successfully completed 2 mandatory terms. To check if you qualify for a summer break, email the Office of Student Support at ssp@iaula.edu. Leave of absence can be taken at any time, for any reason, for up to 5 months. Keep in mind, your CVIS record will be terminated due to the length of the break. When you're ready to return, your CVIS record will be reactivated. Emergency leave occurs during a mandatory term when full-time enrollment is required. It is approved on a case-by-case basis with a maximum time allowed of 14 days. It's important to understand these 3 travel categories so you can choose the right one for your situation and protect your F-1 status. Next, let's go over the travel request procedure. Before you can travel, you'll need to submit a Travel Form I-20 request. By doing so, you'll notify our DSO, who will review your plans and ensure your documents are prepared for re-entry. You can access this form by visiting our website at www.iaula.edu. Once you're on IAU's homepage, click Downloads in the top navigation bar. Once you're on the Downloads page, scroll down to the section titled F-1 Related. There you will find the Travel Vacation Endorsement Request Form link. Go ahead and click the link and open up the Travel Form I-20 request form. This is the Travel Form I-20 request form. It's a multi-page form used to request the necessary travel documents. Be sure to read each page carefully and have your information ready, including your name, student ID number, travel dates, reason for travel, and more. You'll also need to upload scanned copies of your passport and visa. Once you've completed the form, click Submit. A DSO will review your request and follow up within 5-7 business days. If your request is approved, they will send you a signed Form I-20 with travel endorsement. Now, let's go over required travel documents that all F-1 students should carry while traveling. The first document is your travel-endorsed Form I-20, which you'll receive from a DSO once your travel request is approved. You'll find your DSO's signature on page 2 under Travel Endorsement. Before you leave, double-check that the I-20 you're carrying is this signed, travel-endorsed version. Next are your passport and F-1 visa. Your passport is your official identification for international travel and must be valid for at least 6 months beyond your expected re-entry date. This 6-month validity rule is standard, though citizens of some countries may be exempt. For details, please check the ICE website. Your visa allows you to enter the United States as an F-1 student. Next is a recent bank statement. This serves as proof that you have sufficient funds to cover your studies and living expenses while in the United States. For students currently enrolled in a program, you'll want to bring an official transcript, which provides a complete record of your academic performance. You should also bring enrollment verification, which confirms your current student status. Additionally, bring a copy of your course registration to show the classes you are currently taking. For students on OPT, you should bring your Employment Authorization Document, or EAD, which proves you are authorized to work in the United States. You should also bring an employment letter from your employer, confirming your job title, start date, and that your position is related to your field of study. Finally, let's go over what you need to know for re-entering the United States. When you arrive at the airport, immigration officers may ask you questions before allowing re-entry. Be prepared to answer clearly and honestly. If you are denied entry, contact the Office of International Student Services immediately at iss@iaula.edu and send any documents you received during the process. The following slides will cover common questions you might be asked, as well as steps to take if your entry is denied. When re-entering the U.S., Customs and Border Protection officers may ask you a few questions to verify your student status. Here are the most common ones and how to respond. If they ask what the purpose of your visit is, say that you are an F-1 student returning to continue your studies at your university. If they ask where you are studying, state your school's full name and location. If they ask when your classes started, give your exact start date. If they ask if you have any required documents, confirm that you do and mention the documents you carried with you. If they ask if you have sufficient funds to support yourself, confirm that you do and be ready to show bank statements or a sponsor letter if requested. Answer confidently, keep your responses clear and truthful, and have your documents ready in case they need to see them. If you are denied entry into the U.S., you must leave immediately. In this situation, contact your DSO right away and share all documents you received during the process related to your case. Thank you for watching this training on the scheduling process. If you have any questions, you can contact the Office of Academic Affairs at acd@iaula.edu.